Hayden, I'm so thankful that we are getting married today. I can use my little tears of joy thing. The past 4 years, 4.5 years have been the best of my life. I am so thankful that you have always been there for me and supported me, and you've just been the best boyfriend and fiance and my one true love that I could have ever asked for. I really believe that God has put us together, and I couldn't be more thankful for him. And I love you with all my heart, and I can't wait to start the rest of our lives together.
And what were some of your first impressions when you first met him?
He was amazing at tennis, and he loved everybody around him. He had such a good humor and was always making me smile and laugh whenever I was around him. I started crushing on him first in high school whenever we were on the tennis team. He was super handsome, a stud, and was amazing at tennis. I loved his eyes first, I think, is what just drew me to him, and his smile. He has beautiful blue eyes. He thinks they're green sometimes, but I think they're blue. And they're so kind, and it really shows who he is as a person, because he's kind and thoughtful and just an amazing human being.
And there's, I'm sure, 1,000 things, but what are just a few of your favorite things about him? And you can kind of rephrase all the questions, like some of my favorite things about him.
Okay. Some of my favorite things about Hayden are that he is always there for me. He really shows me how much he loves me every single day, and he makes me laugh and makes me de-stress whenever I am just going crazy and not knowing what to do. He has always been there for me, and I think that that's one of my most favorite things about him.
And what's one thing you feel like you've really learned from just being close with him?
One thing I think I've learned about being close to Hayden is that I should take every moment and just be in the present and try to live in the present, because if you are always living in the future or always living in the past, you aren't ever going to be truly happy. And he has shown me to just look at him and just smile and laugh and be happy and know that it is perfect the way it is right now.
And what are some of the things you're most excited about for marriage?
Some of the things that I'm most excited about for marriage are getting to finally live life with him every single day. We've been doing long distance for 4 years, and it has been very difficult at times, and to know that I get to come home to him every single day and talk about our days together and just finally live life together, that's the best thing that I'm looking forward to.
And how are you feeling right now? Nervous, excited?
Right now, I am feeling so excited, a little nervous because I'm going to be crying the whole time. But I don't know, we've waited for this for a long time. And I'm so excited to finally be his and be in Pennington.
Any last words, things to add?
I don't think so.
That was perfect.
Awesome, thank you.
I guess just what's going through my head is like that it's finally here, and after how long we've been waiting and through long distance, I don't know, it just feels right, like, of how long we've waited, and I just know, like, today's the day that I get to marry you, and I'm just super excited about that, so that's all I got. Sorry, yeah.
Why don't you share what some of your first impressions of her were?
Mainly her smile, I guess, and just, like, her laughter and I don't know. She shows so much joy. Like.
And you can rephrase all the questions too, sort of like I'll
Okay.
ask,
Yeah.
what are a few of your favorite things about her? So you can just say
Okay.
a few of my favorite things about her.
Okay. A few of my favorite things about Kayla is just her smile and her laughter and just how much happiness she brings into my life and yeah.
And what are some of the things you're most excited about for marriage?
Just getting to wake up every day to her and I don't know, even the bad times that we're gonna have, and there's no one else that I'd rather spend it with. So.
How are you feeling right now? Like nervous?
I'm freaking terrified. So, yeah. Yeah.
You think it'll wear off?
No, probably not. But yeah, it'll be good. So.
And do you think you'll be, when she comes down the aisle, do you think you're going to be a baller?
I cried in the first look, like teared up a little bit. So I'm going to try to hold it back. I don't think I will, but yeah. It'll probably be good for me to cry. Something. Scream, yell, I don't know.
You ask things to add?
Nope, that is it.
Okay, so the moment that I knew that Hayden and Kayla were meant for each other is basically when we were all studying. Me and Kayla were studying for finals or like some crazy test, and Hayden was just sitting at the table like bored, literally like looking at us as like we're studying, and he's like, hey, like, do you guys mind if I take a few shots? And we were like, okay. And then so he goes over to look at our liquor, and we literally only have triple sec left. So he grabs triple sec, and he just takes 3 big swigs of triple sec, and he's drunk as fuck at the kitchen table.
Can you edit that part out?
Yeah. He's drunk as fuck at the kitchen table, and me and Kayla are like dying laughing trying to study for this test. And like we basically, I don't think we even ended up studying that much. We just watched Hayden get drunk. But basically, how I know that ties into marriage is that basically how that ties into marriage is that whenever you're stressed, Kayla, you know that Hayden will always be there for you. Even if he's just watching you do whatever, stress over whatever, he'll be there with you, hug you, love you, care for you, and you'll do the same for him, and maybe he'll give you a shot and you'll cook him some food. But I love y'all so much, and I wish y'all the greatest love and the greatest adventures and everything that you guys have together, and I love you guys so much.
Beautiful.
Okay, so my story is mostly about Kayla just because I've known her the longest. I met Hayden the first time in Arkansas so Kayla, just being the sweetest human she is, I wasn't able to go home for Easter break, so she invited me to her house in Arkansas for an entire weekend, and I got to meet her family and everything, and that's when Kayla and I just got really close, and I met Hayden, and I just knew that they were meant to be like hiked together, and I don't know, I think you know, this is like weird to me, but I think you know that like, I think that I knew that they were meant to be together because like I took a picture with them, and I still have that picture on my phone, like I could literally pull it up right now, and it's just like us two hiking in the middle of nowhere, and I don't know, I just knew that they were meant to be that time. But a funny story about Kayla was one time, I was always like the wild friend. Like I was always like, come out with me, let's go party. But Kayla's like really studious. And so there was one time where she like decided that she wanted to get drunk for the first time. All of our stories about drinking.
I know.
But that's okay. So she wanted to get drunk for the first time. And she's like, I gotta do it with Hayden because like Hayden's the one she trusts and she loves, and obviously they're meant to be because they're married.
Yeah.
But so she gets drunk with Hayden, and she sends me a Snapchat picture, and she's like so cheesy in the photo, like she's like so happy.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm drunk right now. And the caption, I will never forget that because little sweet Kayla getting drunk, we were so surprised. I remember showing Adelaide, I was like, I cannot believe that she's drunk right now.
She was just like,
but of course she did it with Hayden, and I mean now what, 3 or 4 years later?
yeah, 3.
now they're married, and it's crazy. And I couldn't be more happy for you, Kayla, and you, Hayden. This is gonna be an amazing journey, and I just can't wait to be there with you guys and live this journey with you. Even though I'm way down in California, you know I'm always there for either one of you guys. Kayla, your family, and now Hayden, your family. So congratulations.
Anything else to add?
All of our stuff's about drinking.
We love you.
We love you, Kayla and Hayden. The Penningtons.
Hayden, I'm really glad that you got married to such a fabulous, beautiful woman. She has stolen all of our hearts, and she is great. I am just super sad that you are moving far away from me, which is only like 3 hours, but that's still far from me. And I'm gonna miss hanging out with you as much as possible. So I hope you and Kayla have a great life together, and I hope we get to see you at least once a month and hang out in Kansas City.
Hayden and Kayla, I love you both, but don't cross me. I'm just kidding. I wish you both the best, and thank you so much for letting me be part of your wedding here. If you ever need anything, you can always reach out to me, night or day. I'll drive all the way to Kansas City if I need to. I just love you both, and I wish the best for both of you.
Hayden and Kayla, I am so excited that this day has finally come. This is something that Kayla and I have been talking about for a long time, just dreaming about what, you know, our weddings will be like. I don't think either one of us would have pictured this day the way that it happened, but it was beautiful and it was perfect, and I could not be more happy that you two are together as a best friend. You can only hope and wish that they marry the man of their dreams, and I know that she has. Hayden, you are the perfect guy for Kayla. You love her with such loyalty, and when I see that, I know that she's gonna be fine, okay, and so I just wish you both the best. I'm so happy that you guys are together, and for all the things that are held in your future. I love you both.
I was helping like a benefit. They were doing like a walkathon thing, and I mispronounced the disease over a microphone all day. The disease is pronounced hydrocephalus, and it's like fluid in the brain or whatever, but I may have called her hydrosyphilis all day. See you laughing. Yes, that's one of the greatest things I've ever done. Sorry, worst things I've ever done. All right, message to them.
Yes.
Yeah, keep that for your personal files. Share it with Daniel or something. Kayla and Hayden, I love you guys. Y'all are great. Y'all are gonna do some awesome stuff in Kansas City. Don't be a stranger. I love you both, and congratulations.